Shalom, my good Israelite brothers and sisters. How y'all doing? Today we gonna, start this video off by giving all praises, honor, glory, grace to Yahweh in his only begotten son, Yahawashi, our Savior and leader. Man, today we gonna talk about a person that goes by the name Martin Luther King, MLK, yes. Everybody's pretty much familiar with MLK. If you don't, well, you need to get, familiar with him. He was just a person who was a peacemaker, activist in that sense of we all are one. We should all love each other. I mean, he even had a dream speech. I had a dream one day that, black boys and black girls and all whatever get along and, all the good stuff. He said all the right things, even at a time, where it was just brutal to even, speak of these things, to do these things. He was friends with, Malcolm X at one point, and, Malcolm X didn't agree with the concept of, you just bend the knee every time. You just, you turn the cheek every time, you just give in. And he was just doing that a lot. Whenever there would be riots and fights and stuff, he would come in with the peace, everybody peace, and God said everybody be peaceful and da-da-da-da and all that. Like, he was all for it. He thought he could Mahatma Gandhi his way out of it. He thought he could just piece his way, out of these evil doings, out of Babylon's whoredom, Babylon's murderous, palace, so to say, just here in Babylon. He thought he can, whatever was wrong, he thought he can piece his way out of it. He was supposed to be, a pastor. I believe he followed after his father. His father used to be a pastor, so he definitely, I believe so. His father, definitely was a pastor or something like that. So he followed after him, the footsteps of his father. And he was just, he called himself doing the right thing. But on the day of, or the year, 1968 is when they said, we beg to differ when it comes to you and the peace. And people knew it was going to happen, right? Because before, I believe that they tried to bomb his house, all the racist people here in Babylon, so they literally tried to bomb his house or whatever, and he still was like, peace, peace. And then they, killed him. He was up on a balcony and they shot him and they did all that. And it was a setup, because if you look at the people, they pointing, they pointing up, right? They're pointing like, the shooter's there. Why would you point up? When someone gets shot, people run and take cover. They don't point up. That was so like horror movie-ish, like 5 people pointing, it was just all the setup. So they killed him right there. And, right, he may not have died on the balcony. That's the crazy part. He may not have died on the balcony. I believe he was suffocated in the hospital. I believe he was suffocated in the hospital, but they just said that he died on the balcony, but he was suffocated in the hospital. They was trying to make sure that man was dead. And this happened on April 4th, 1968. So it was a messed up time. died at age 39. 39. And, you know, he had that dream, and, you know, now it's a permanent dream. But he did say, I fear I am integrating my people into a burning house. So he knew that what he was doing and what he was preaching wasn't helping us, because he's seen that it wasn't working, and he's seen the evils of Babylon. He's seen the evils of Esau. And unfortunately, you know, it came to an end for him, you know. It all came to an end, and, you know, just horribly. So for people thinking that, you know, it's all gravy and things, is, you know, it ain't what it seemed and all that. It is what it seemed. The man was executed here in Babylon and assassinated. You know, he was assassinated. Malcolm X assassinated. They always assassinating our leaders because they speak the things that I'm speaking now. You know, it may not have been as potent, right? But just they're acknowledging the evil. They're acknowledging the evil. And, you know, it was just very, very messed up, man. But we are going to get into some scriptures. We're going to go to Proverbs 14 and 30. A sound heart is the life of the flesh, but envy the rottenness of bones. The rottenness of bones, man. Esau is very jealous, very manipulative. You know, they seen the power. They seen the power that he had. They seen the power that Malcolm X had and all them dudes, you know. Huey Newton and all them dudes. They seen the power. And they wanted it. They have always wanted that type of power, but can't obtain it. The Most High didn't give that to y'all. You know, let's go to Exodus 20 and 13. This is in the laws, right? Thou shalt not kill. Why are y'all killing? Why are y'all killing, man? And have been killing. And have been killing. You know, they have been killing. And it's sad. A person that wanted peace, y'all took out the game. Y'all took a man like that wanted peace. That wanted peace. Very jealous. I believe he even had he was going to get a deal with Pepsi or Cola. One of them, you know, Coca-Cola. One of them had a deal. Was going to get a deal. So he was making money too now. Like he had endorsements. You know, they was jealous of that too. He had endorsements, and he had people, you know, following him and having his back and being there. You know, when they would, all the officers pushing them and fighting them, he was throwing up the peace sign. That's why I say, like, we're not going to continue to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. We're not going to continue to do the same thing. How long do y'all want us to preach? How long do y'all want us to march? How long do y'all want us to have these peaceful protests? You know, these peaceful protests. How long do y'all want us to do that? Enough is enough. America never had a peaceful protest. They never marched in peace. You know, they robbed, killed, murdered, raped, destroyed, colonized, manipulated to get what they have, to get in that position. And they want us to keep being submissive and keep taking the knee and turning the other cheek. Look what they did to Martin Luther King. You know? And for a reminder, they put him on every street corner in every black neighborhood almost. Martin Luther King Drive, street, this, that, avenue, whatever. You know? Didn't give Malcolm X one. Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King. Right? But they're not going to tell you what happened. They're not going to tell you the racism that followed after, what happened, when he was doing it, and after. You know? Sad story, man. Sad. John 8:44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abide not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. The father of it. Just a liar. From the beginning, he been lying, man. From the beginning. And look at what they do to prove it. Even Martin Luther King said it. I fear I am integrating my people into a burning house. Because he knew it. That's why they took him out. He knew it. You can only poke a bear for so long, or any animal or anything for so long before it bites you back, before it attacks back. Enough howling, enough whining, whimpering, moaning, whatever. You gonna be like, ah, you know? And they want that. They want the beast to come out. And it will. It will in due time. You know, it will in due time. But yeah, man, if y'all enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Follow me on my other channel, AlphaHebrew Elect, in Instagram. And yeah, make sure y'all keeping them laws, statutes, and commandments, and obeying the Most High, and worshiping the Most High. And yeah, we gonna make it. You know, y'all endure to the end. This is AlphaHebrew. I see y'all in my next video. I'm out.